What's going on, everybody? It is another retro cartoon rewatch with your boy, Damon G. I am back from New York, and let me tell you, I have been so jet lagged today. I need a lot of naps. I need a lot of sleep. So I decided to rest most of the day. It's been raining here in Dallas, Fort Worth, and I was kind of restless now, and I decided to say, screw it. Let's do a cartoon review, and let's do one that this one has been a viewer suggested cartoon that I watch. And for those who don't know, I review cartoons from the 70s, 80s, and 90s on behalf of Big Gold Belt Media, as well as affiliations with Free Play Arcade here in DFW. I do it with love. I do it with passion. Find me on social media at Damon G Show on your Twitters as well as on your Instagram. So this one was viewer recommended to me, and I distinctly remember watching this one briefly in snippets because I know it had a very rabid fan base. So I was curious because I don't recall it, but yet it was famous and popular. And that is Josie and the Pussycats. And on the surface, I believe this is my first 70s cartoon that I've done in these about 24 episodes or so. And I was curious to see how bad this was going to be. So I looked for the pilot episode. I found it on Daily Motion, and I'm going to play it for you. But I don't know if it's going to be bad. I don't know if it's going to be good, to be quite honest. And it's a little scary to me to realize that I'm watching something that came about before I was born. So the series overview, thank you Wikipedia, is Josie and the Pussycats debuted on CBS morning television on September 12th, 1970. Each episode found the Pussycats and crew en route to perform a gig or record a song in some exotic location where somehow, some way, often due to something Alexandria did, which is the sister of Alex, the manager, they become mixed up in an adventure. The antagonist was almost always a diabolical mad scientist, a spy, or criminal who wanted to take over the world using some high-tech device. So I feel like this is an offshoot of Scooby-Doo or something similar to that nature. And this is the original series, not Josie and the Pussycats in Space that debuted in 1972. This actually debuted in 1970 for only 16 episodes. Okay, that's the first surprising tactic of this whole thing. I thought they had way more episodes than 16, but this was produced by Hanna-Barbera Productions and distributed as well by Taft Broadcasting, lasting 16 episodes from September 12th, 1970 to January 2nd, 1971, with the notable voice actor of Casey Kasem, the late Casey Kasem, radio DJ, voice actor extraordinaire, as well as Don Messick, who voiced a lot of our Hanna-Barbera characters of my brother's youth, not even my youth. So I'm looking forward to seeing what we're going to get. So without further ado, kids, I don't want to keep y'all here. So without further ado, I present to you Damon's Cartoon Rewatch with Josie and the Pussycats. Good luck. Okay, creepy.
We are on perfect course, Captain Nemo.
Oh, goodness. Captain Nemo, of course his name is Nemo.
Excellent, Mr. French.
And he plays a keyboard.
Soon another ship will be sent to the bottom.
My man plays a keyboard as a weapon. With the spooky ghost ship.
Well, gang, we're on our way to our big gig
Oh.
at Pago Pago Island. How do you like
Hold
it?
up.
I'd like to throw you over the
Wait a
side for
minute,
getting
let's
us
get,
stuck in this old rust bucket.
Veronica out of the way
Brother
here.
Dear. Rust bucket? I thought this was a ship.
Ditzy blonde.
It looks more like an accident going someplace to happen. Oh, stop complaining.
Oh, look, it's Daphne and
Alexandra.
Fred. I mean,
Once we get to Pago Pago, you'll forget all about how we
Josie
got
and
here.
Alan?
Huh. There'll be nothing to forget. I can see now that this trip is going to be strictly Dullsville.
Dullsville. I'm sure people still use those phrases nowadays. The Nemo's a no-no affair.
Ah, this is the life. It's so relaxing.
Hold up. My first question. Did everyone want it to be big, buff, and blonde in 1970? Was that the going thing for the American male to be big, buff, and blonde back in 1970? Because I already have questions. Oh boy, this is not going to end well for me, is it?
And so romantic. And so
Bleh.
sickening.
The
Thank
captain
you.
sends his compliments. And 4 aprons, 2 swabs, and 2 buckets. Now get to work.
Work? He can't mean us.
Oh, yeah. I forgot to tell you.
My man looking like a bootleg Shaggy mixed with Robin from Batman and the Super Friends. Of course, he's voiced by Casey Kasem, so it makes all the sense in the world.
Yeah, I didn't have enough money for the fare, so we have to work our way over.
Well, if that's the case, the
My
first
man's
thing I'm
pants,
going to
though.
do is work on you, brother. Now what do you have to say for yourself?
Get the bubbly? Yeah, Sebastian the cat. I already can tell you he's going to be my MVP of this episode.
Now to give the order to attack.
It even looks like Black Manta from the Super Friends back in the day.
Wow. It looks like we're going to spend most of the trip washing and drying dishes. What do you want to do, Alexandra? Wash or dry?
Neither. I'll supervise.
Of course you would. I would have made her do both.
Yow!
She should be dead. She got hit
Who's
by
the
a drill.
wise guy? I've been shish kebabbed.
Hey, what's that? I don't know.
It poked her backside. Sorry.
Now I'll have to dry the dishes all over again. Forget the dishes. We've got to get out of here. Ow!
Y'all better save my boy Sebastian the cat. Told you. Take it on his
We've
feet.
been rammed. All hands abandon ship. Yipes, we're sinking.
I've got to save the instruments.
And I've got to save me.
So this basically is a bootleg Scooby-Doo just with musical instruments, right?
Anchors away.
That's what I'm getting here.
Oh, lucky we landed on a lumpy old pillow.
Who are you calling a
Whoa.
lumpy old pillow? Oh.
Hey, wait
You'll be
for
good,
me.
homie. You'll be good.
Alan, are you all right?
Fred.
Yeah, as long as you're here to comfort me, Josie.
Oh
If
my
anyone's going to comfort
God.
Alan, it's going to be me. Move aside, you crazy redhead.
All right, so basically they're fighting over this dude
The
and
fog's
the
coming in. Stay close together. Somebody steer this thing.
Mark up another victim for Captain Nemo.
why does Captain Nemo look like Gargamel?
Thanks to you, Alexandra, we're lost in a fog.
You mean thanks to Josie. If she wasn't so clumsy, she wouldn't have fallen on the motor switch.
I wonder if we'll ever see land again.
Don't worry. I'll keep a sharp lookout. Hey, I think we ran into a shoe.
Shoo, nothing. We ran into a sea monster.
Look!
Yipes!
Relax,
And of course, the
chicken
one black
brother.
character
This is
seems to
no
be the
sea
most
monster.
level-headed of the
Some
group.
kind of a kooky sub.
And don't look now, but I think we have company.
It's
Don't
AIM.
mind us. We're just leaving.
Stop there!
Are they shooting eels?
Hey, we're caught seaweed.
Oh, seaweed, kids. She said seaweed. What seaweed looks like
What do you
that?
think you're doing, you creeps? Wait till I get my hands on you. I'll show.
Thank you. Jesus. What up, Eugene? Good seeing you this weekend at Battle Club Pro. Wow. Whoa, hold on. Let's back that up. Look at the way my man walked in. Hold on,
So
hold
this-
on. Hold on. Look. He walked in all proud, even though he's a captive. He's like, yeah, I'm barrel-chested and blonde. Ain't no one gonna tell me nothing. Not even 1970. Look at that. Look the way they animated them.
So this is
And
where
of
that
course, the
racket
fake
is
Shaggy
coming
has his
from.
hands in his pockets
What awful plane.
like a true pimp.
Silence! You are the prisoners of Captain Nemo.
Why do you look like
You
that?
gotta be joking. Captain Nemo lived over 100 years ago.
I never joke. The first Nemo was my great-grandfather.
In
He
the
sailed in
line
a
of
submarine
Nemos.
exactly like this one, sinking ships foolish enough to cross his path.
Does
So
he
you're
wear
the dingling that
mascara?
sank our ship.
Not that there's anything
And
wrong with
it's
it, but
only
like
the beginning.
he's got
I
winged
am going to
eyeliner
avenge
even before
the
that was a
name of
thing.
Nemo by sinking every ship in the world until I am the master of the seven seas.
And again, how does he get like the weird hair thing? You know, it's like winged hair.
Well, what are you going to do with us?
Unfortunately,
kill you?
You're of no use.
We're useful. We're useful, honest. We are useful.
Shaggy, shut up.
What can you do?
Let's show him, girls.
I can run.
Your quick change?
Hold up. Hold up. Where the fuck? Where in the fuck did they run off to change into their clothes on the enemy vessel and get their band equipment? You see, in 1970, we didn't ask these questions. I wasn't even alive in 1970. But I'm alive in 2021, and I'm going to ask the question, where the fuck were you keeping all those things?
Artists?
No.
You're a quick
we're
change
pussycats,
artist.
silly. Listen.
Time out. The power of music is going to stop this guy?
It doesn't look like Nemo digs the groovy sound.
What that group needs is a new leader. Come on, let's pick up the beat. Faster, faster.
If I'm the bad guy, I'd kill them now.
Enough!
Yep. Drop him in the dungeon.
What's the big idea? I was just getting in the groove.
You ruined their act, Alexandra.
And
Look at my
I'm
man,
not waiting for an
son.
encore. Let's swing out of here.
Barrel-chested and big armed
Wait
and
for
just
me.
proud to
The
be there.
prisoners are trying to escape. Sound the alarm.
Follow me. I'll lead you to safety.
Oh, look at the run animations.
It's Valerie, Josie, and Melody.
Nice going, Alexandra. Now you got us all in the brig.
Because we
Take
sound
them
like
to the
this.
diving well.
Hey, what's the big idea of locking us in these glass tubes?
Because we
They
gonna
are
kill
your
you.
transportation
Fred,
for a one-way
we're
trip
gonna kill
to the
you.
bottom of the ocean, my curious friends. It's my own special way.
Seriously,
to
my
get
man's got
rid of
wings on his
unwanted
head,
Oh, you
wingtip
made a big
eyeliner.
mistake. We're not pests. We're pussycats. What are you going to do with Sebastian, you creep?
Ah, yes. The cat.
Y'all better leave Sebastian alone. Leave my boy alone.
I like his style. He stays.
Yeah.
Sebastian, you're a traitor.
Nope, he's an opportunist, kids. Yeah, let her die first.
How do you like that, Josie? She always manages to get next to Alan.
Trapped at
Yo.
the bottom of the sea.
Y'all about to die and you still over here talking about petty bullshit? Like, really? That's what we're talking about. Okay. All right. They're literally at the bottom of the sea, right? The depths of the ocean. No one can hear you scream. And yet they're allowed and able to talk to each other in these apparently impenetrable tubes of air, right? Okay. Don't know if that's how science works, but I don't think so.
This is awful.
I'll say we forgot our instruments.
What are you gonna do? Play at the bottom of the ocean?
Now
God,
that
I'm
I'm
so
rid
glad
of
I wasn't
those
alive for this.
meddlers, I can head back to my secret fortress on Volcano Island.
Volcano Island, yes. Hey, it's a redfish, bluefish. How did... Told you, man. Sebastian. No.
Hey, look! Here comes Sebastian.
I'm gonna just bear with me, kids. He put a fishbowl in his head to swim to the bottom of the ocean, and he's a cat. Yes, I know I sound like a fuddy-duddy right now, but just come on, man. Come on.
And he's got the key that unlocks these tubes.
And none of them are wet, by
Sebastian
the
to the
way.
rescue. I always said he was a loyal and trusted friend.
Nobody animated wet clothes.
Well, now that we're
Wet
off
hair.
the bottom, we're hopelessly lost at sea.
We're not the only ones. Look, there's an island that's hopelessly lost at sea, too.
An
island?
Come on, let's swim for it.
Oh, my man just doggy paddled with cowboy boots on.
Gosh, I wonder where we are.
I don't know.
I wonder what's at the top of this old volcano.
Well, there's one way to find out.
Lava?
Let's start climbing.
Count me out. I'm pooped. Until I rest, I'm not budging from this spot. Yeah!
Or you'll get kidnapped by the island.
Alexandra!
Fourth floor. Teen fashions, pop posters, groovy records, and Nemo's no-no notions. All out.
Hey, it's Sebastian.
Can you beat that? A secret elevator inside this old volcano.
That's
Where are you
not
supposed
really
to go
secret.
to? If I could make heads or tails of these crazy control buttons, maybe we'd find out.
I don't see what the big fuss is all about. Just push anyone.
Yep, you're that person.
Wrong one! Push another button! Nice going, quick fingers.
Quick fingers. Yes, I did that.
Zoe, take a look at what's hidden in this volcano.
Oh,
Lava?
yacht club.
It's no yacht club, Melody. It's Nemo's secret subbase.
And look, they're stashing our instruments in cold storage. Gee, with no
That's where the instruments
there's no
went.
Josie and the Pussycat.
No big loss.
Well, we gotta think of a way to get the instruments back and put Nemo out of business to...
Hold up. This went from kidnapping to sinking ocean liners to, I think Nemo wanted to just dominate the sea, to now we're going to get the instruments back. Y'all following this? Because yes.
boot.
Well, think no further. Alexander the Great has the most stupendous, super colossal plan this side of Coney Island.
Oh, that's
Coney
a
Island.
wonderful plan, Alexander.
I haven't told you what it is yet. Alan, you take Josie,
That'd be
Melody,
me.
and Alexandra and sneak into the storage room and grab the instruments. Now, while that's going on, Valerie very cleverly gets aboard the sub and discombobulates the engine. It'll be a cinch.
Wait a minute. You left out one small detail.
What's
What's that?
Just what are you going to do?
Who, me? I'm gonna stay here and hide.
My man.
Help! Let go! There's got to
Why
be a
are
law
you
against this.
screaming? They're going to kill you, idiot.
All clear. Come on.
I hate to admit it, but my bragging brother was right. This is a cinch.
Yeah. I guess they don't believe in guards.
You were saying, Fred?
Then what's that coming our way?
Oh, it's Iron Man. Yo!
Zapping zappers. That's some kind of a laser sentry.
Let's split before it splits us.
How do you know what a laser sentry is in the 70s?
Well, what have we here? The laser sentry has discovered
Right?
intruders.
That's what I've been saying.
Of no
Bootleg
matter,
Fred and
for soon
Shaggy.
it will eliminate them.
That crazy contraption is gaining on us.
Quick, into the emergency hospital up ahead.
Why would you call it an emergency
We have a
hospital?
patient.
It looks like a sick laser sentry.
And he doesn't look well either.
Very interesting. Its toggle switch has toggleitis. Prepare for a toggolectomy.
Oh, God damn it.
Hammer. Hammer.
Nail file.
Nail file. Nail file.
Oh, shut
Josie.
up.
She gets to be Alan's nurse, and I get stuck watching the door.
Never mind, Sebastian. Let him know.
Gee whiz, Valerie, how long does it take to discombobulate a sub-engine?
Keep cool, Alexander. I'm going as fast as I
Time
can.
out. Did they send the one black character to be the tech
Something
person?
wrong with the laser
I
sentry.
love it. I love it. She's the
Better
smartest
find
one there.
out what it is.
How are we doing, Doctor?
I'm doing fine, but I'm not so sure about the patient.
They literally made a mummy. A robot mummy.
That does it. It's time Alan had a new nurse. Namely, me. Sebastian, take the air hose from that helium tank and blow up Josie like a balloon. Yeah.
How is that gonna work?
Josie will float up and out of the picture, and I'll move in.
You guys are morons.
Hey, what's going on? Josie's turned into a blimp.
Alexandra, I'll bet you had something to do with this.
Damn
Why,
right she
Josie,
did.
How could you say such a thing?
What's going on in here?
Here's the
What are you
spooky
doing with
doctor.
my laser sentry?
Would you believe we're tuning it up?
And would you believe I'm gonna pop?
It's those meddlers.
Really, dude?
Gods, capture them.
Really?
Oh, no, you
You
don't.
didn't know?
Run for it.
Is this that whole Clark Kent hiding in plain sight
This'll
thing?
fix them good. Now here's what I want you to do. Plug the blue wire in socket A, the red wire in socket B, and the green wire in socket C.
Gotcha. Now,
Blue
is
A.
it red in C, green in A, and blue and
Oh.
white and B
Even
in
I
D?
forgot.
Oh, I'm so nervous I'm all mixed up. Maybe I just better plug them all in.
And you die. Catchy Partridge Family theme. Watch out for the what? How'd they get in a boat?
Hey girl, take my advice. I shouldn't have to tell you twice. He's a snake, he's a snake, he's a cheater and a man.
Wait, are they saying this guy's a cheater? The boyfriend? You notice where Sebastian was grabbing though, right? Grabbing the boob.
Watch out. Hey girl, you can't win. That ain't the kind of love you wanna be in. He'll take you by surprise and want you falling for his eyes. He's on the road again. Watch out for the road runner. Watch out. Oh, you're running right now. Watch out
So they,
for the road runner.
this is becoming a norm now.
Watch out. Watch out. Watch out. You can't believe the word he'll say.
Into the submarine. Of course, she has to take a selfie in 1970. I mean, it's a catchy theme song. Should have killed these kids a long time ago, bro. There's always a water ski thing, isn't there? I know Scooby-Doo did that.
Hey, look! Alexandra's netted Captain Nemo.
And netted yourself as well.
My boy Sebastian.
The Coast Guard can't thank you kids enough for putting an end to Nemo and his gang.
It was our pleasure.
How are these kids?
Ah, foiled by a bunch of pussycats.
Hey, isn't this great? The Coast Guard is going to give us a ride to Pago Pago.
Well, for laughing at me, I'm not going anywhere on the same ship with you toads.
Okay.
Well, sis, as usual, you get your way.
Me and my big mouth.
Well, why does Sebastian have to go? Why didn't he just stay on the boat? And now we get a call.
And the pussycats, long tails and ears to hands, guitars and
I mean, that's what we really came for, to see them in their outfit, right?
song, you're invited, come along. Hurry, see all the pleasure, or maybe
Seriously, what were they smoking back in the 70s?
Be with us in Bangkok, makes no difference everywhere the action's at. We're involved with this or that, Josie and the pussycats. No time.
Yes, it's trendy, okay? And it's catchy.
When they hear scat, Josie and the pussycats. Yeah.
Well, this song is a bop. Yeah. The hell we watching, man, as kids? Seriously, what the hell? I mean, I wasn't alive when this came out, so my older brother, my oldest brother was about maybe 3. So I don't think he watched this. So I probably wound up watching some of this in syndication. But holy shit, this was corny. But I guess Hanna-Barbera was known for that back in the day. You know, Johnny Quest, Scooby-Doo, etc. It is what it is. Popcorn show, animated girls in cat suits, rock music or like Partridge Family music. And I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for you meddling kids and that cat instead of a dog. Okay, you know what, Eugene? I need you to give me a list. I want you to make, and you've seen pretty much all my episodes, make me a list of the top 10 shows you want me to cover. And I will cover them for you. But Alvin and the Chipmunks, I think I might have to take a break from bands, just because this. Well, maybe not. Maybe I'll find a better band themed. Maybe I'll do Gem and the Holograms. That sounds like something I would probably remember more fondly than Josie and the Pussycats. But that's neither here nor there. As always, folks, thank you. Find me on all your social medias at Damien G Show, Twitter and Instagram. Email me at damiengshow@gmail.com. Any suggestions? I am more than welcome to take those into consideration. And remember, kids, just because a song is catchy doesn't mean a cartoon is going to be worthwhile. And just because cats can play guitars doesn't mean it should be made into a show. I'll catch you.